21st century, which is 100 miles in one day on your bicycle. It really hurts. It really sucks. It's really great. So here's 120 miles. Why? Well, a lot of it is because you want to see what you can do. When I first started getting on a bike, I couldn't ride more than 10 miles before. I was just like, this is the worst, and I hate it, and everything's terrible. But by riding a lot more, I think I built up my ability to do so, and I figured, hey, why not try 100 miles one morning? So that's exactly what I did. And it was terrible, and it was awful. And I'm going to tell you all the things that I did that are wrong. And so if you want to plan on being able to be better riders or cyclists, then don't do any of these. Number one, don't wake up one morning and say, you know what, 100 miles sounds easy. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Number two, don't ride by yourself without telling anyone where you're going or where you're going to be. Three, bring more than just 2 power bars and 2 bottles of water. I found out I burned 2,200 calories on that ride, and it took me 7 hours. And that is not a lot of food for that. It's really no good. Also, plan a route. I didn't do that. I was like, hey, I live in Long Beach, and I was going to go, you know what? I'm going to ride to Azusa, and I'm going to ride back in the mountains. And that's about 75 miles, so I'm going to do like a whole bunch of loops at different parks. But I'll bring my credit card, and I'll find a convenience store, and maybe I'll pick up something. There's nothing out there. There's absolutely nothing. There's like that industrial wasteland. I knew that if I died out there, no one would find me. And the other thing too was that because I didn't plan that, because I took a nap in the park for about 20 minutes. I had to lie down on a bench and wrap my hand around my bike to make sure no one stole it, and then I just went to sleep. At the end, I felt like I was dying. Everything hurt. Everything was terrible. I thought I would, things down there were really numb, and that was not a good. That's not a good thing to do. So I highly recommend you don't do that. But I did learn a lot for my second one. Plan it. What you have to do is you got to make sure that you know your route. If it's a loop, it's a lot better than going out and then just turning around and coming right back. It makes it a lot less boring. Locate where there are places to buy food, buy water. You're not going to have enough with you. There's no way you're going to have enough unless you carry a whole bunch of shit. Camelback. I didn't bring mine. That was dumb. Do that. You can also hold a lot of stuff there. Make sure the food that you bring isn't really high in sugar. 1 or 2 sugary snacks is great because it gives you lots of energy right away. Stuff with carbs, like whole grains and stuff, that'll give you power for the rest of the ride. Drink mix, electrolytes. It's not just what plants crave, it's what you crave. And you will really feel it. I've never experienced it before. Ride with a friend. Try to convince someone that this will be a fun thing. I got really bored too, because I'm just like, okay, no one's out here, I'm here by myself, I'm in a lot of pain. Why did I do this? And then the other thing too is bring your phone and bring a backup battery, because I didn't do that and my phone died. So also, if I was going to crash or run out of spare tires or tubes or anything like that, then I guess I was walking back. I don't know. It all worked out, but it was just really not a good idea. But riding a bicycle is awesome. So the thing is, being able to do this, even on the spur of the moment, was fantastic. It really showed me what I was capable of, and I think when people start realizing that 10 miles, 15 miles, 20 miles really isn't that far. I mean, you'll drive in a car for that distance, and you'll think, oh, that's a long distance, but then when you realize you can do that by yourself, on your own bike, under your own power, the most efficient form of transportation possible, without a motor or anything like that. It's fantastic. It's a freeing feeling. You're no longer tied to this little area. You're no longer tied to needing a car or having to I forgot to get gas or I have to find parking. I would not visit friends because hey, you should come visit me. No, fuck you. I have to find parking. So now I don't have to do that. It's fantastic. People also think you needed a fancy carbon bicycle. I mean, I have one of those, but that's not what I rode on. You can ride on anything as long as it fits right. Oh, this is a really shitty. Okay, hey. So anyway, if you can, in your mind, sharpen that, that's what I wrote. It had 5 speeds, and it was built in the 70s. And it was still super comfortable. I encourage everyone, if you haven't ridden a bike, and since you were a little kid, get one. This thing cost me $150. I spent about $50 fixing it up. It's going to last longer than I'm alive. And that's basically it. Thanks, guys.